Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I'm going to get on here on my phone too so I can see from over here. I hope my mic is working okay. Um, that's me going live. All right, so that way I can see if anybody comments, but this is Chansey, and um, we're going to saddle up and ride Western today. We did our virtual horse show and turned in our video Saturday, and I already posted that here. I think it's I think it's the last video that I posted. Um, it was our second virtual horse show, and we got the results. I think it was yesterday morning, and I turned in a new video for him this time for the Western Pleasure. And Wimpy's, I turned in the same one that I did last time, so that one's already on here too. But yeah, we placed this time. The first time we didn't place in the top 10. There were I think 23 horses the first time. I'm not sure where we placed exactly, but we were in the top 10. I was kind of a little bit bummed, but couldn't really. And Wimpy's first ride in 4 years. So we did place this time. And out of, I think 21 or 22 horses, Wimpy actually got fourth and Chansey got fifth. So we placed in the top 10 this time, yay. And yeah, it made me realize that we have some holes that we need to work on. We have holes in our in our riding, I guess you could say. And it made me kind of see some of those because it seems like every year I I don't ride probably from like October, November till usually April or oh shoot, are we losing connection? Are we still on? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, every year it's the same thing. It's like I usually don't ride from October till April or May, and then the horse shows start. And then I want to do the horse shows, but I know there's things that we need to work on. But the shows don't really give you that much time to get ready for because I usually just let them be horses in the wintertime. And let them have a break because I usually ride October-ish, so it gives me a break too. So I think that's kind of important to kind of get a break. And I always say I'm going to ride more during the winter time, and I'll sometimes even get special clothes and stuff and plan on riding more, but I never do. It's so hard to get out here when it's cold. And then for me, it's like if they don't get turnout time and I'm not lunging them, I don't like to ride them because then I'm not riding them consistently anyway. Like I haven't ridden him since Saturday, so it's been almost a week. He sprung a shoe, so he has a shoe sprung right now. But I'm just going to walk, possibly maybe a little bit of jogging. But it's soft out here, so he should be okay. The farrier hasn't been able to come out yet. So I want to work on with him. I noticed that picking up on him, you know, his face, he chomps, and he just got his teeth done in August, so it shouldn't be his teeth. He's kind of always done that a little bit, and I've never really picked up on him that much because crisp and a little bit tighter. And shoot, are we losing connection again? Oh, it looks like we're still going maybe. Okay. Um, so I want to make his jog a little bit tighter and um, a little more airtime. And I noticed like picking up on him, he really doesn't like it. He chomps a lot and it makes him kind of nervous. So I want to work on that. I'm putting him back in the snaffle because getting ready for the show, and for the show I had to use a shank bit because he's 11. He just turned 11 last month. So these are the two. This is the one that I think I did the videos in. It's just a shank 2-piece snaffle. It's a DM lifter bit. Actually, no, I think I did his first one in this. I haven't used this one, but probably about 5 times on him. It's just a low port. It twists all over the place. Because of his chomping, I notice he tends to chomp at the backup, and I never noticed that before. But yeah, this wait, I'm trying to get this bridle here. I tried this one for the first time just the other day, and he seemed to like really like this one, because I was wondering if it's like maybe the bit too. Okay. So he seemed to like this one. Are we still going to? This is an aluminum bit, and it's just a curb bit, fairly low port. And I thought maybe if no pieces were moving in his mouth, he might like that better. And he did chomp less. So he's so wide through here, though. I need to get these bent out just a little bit more for his face. So yeah, but since we're not doing any shows, if we were to do the next one, the video would have to be turned in next Saturday. So we would have a week to get ready. But I don't know. We're having a nice day today and a nice day tomorrow, I think. But then the weather's supposed to get icky. Shoot. My phone keeps, I don't know if it's my phone that's doing it, or do we keep losing connection on the live, or is it just my phone? I'm logged in with my other account on here, and I don't know if it's my phone that's doing little circles. Keep getting interrupted. Okay, so yeah, so today, let me show you real quick. He's getting a little impatient. He doesn't like when my attention goes someplace else. So this is the bit that we're going to use today. This is just a loose ring 3-piece snaffle, and it has, it's not twisted, it has ridges on it, and it has a little donut in the middle. And then also, I have my spurs on today. I noticed too that he doesn't like when I put my legs on him either. Quit. So we're going to work on that too. Just him accepting my legs more. And, you know, every year doing the horse shows, you know, you kind of go to, you have to kind of make them do, you know, move off your legs and stuff. And, you know, I don't want to rush it now. The horse shows kind of help make you speed things up a little bit more so you can be and like ready, but we're gonna slow things down a little bit and see if we can fix some of our holes, because I realized just this last show, you know, watching the video and stuff. That's why the videos are good, because for a show, they kind of make you, well, for me, for getting ready for a show, videotaping, it makes me like almost too picky. And I don't want to be so picky. I'm not going to brush his tail all the way out because it's kind of tangly. And I want to get going on this video before the battery runs out, because I want to get the ride on video too a little bit. But I just wanted to do this top part. Okay, so now we're going to saddle up. And how are we doing? Are we doing okay? Can somebody comment and let me know? Because my phone is circling again. I'm going to try to see if I can change my connection on my phone since I'm out here. Because I don't know if it's just my phone or the live doing this too. I hope it's not the live. Okay, well, shoot. Let me move over this way. Okay, oh, we got one person here still. Anyway, it's taken too long to like find, and it's not showing any other networks, so I'm just gonna leave it where it is. Hopefully we're not getting interruptions. So step your butt over. Good boy. Whoa. Okay. And I forgot what I was talking about there, but yeah, we're just gonna saddle up and ride just a little bit. So I use a felt pad underneath. These are Matex, I think that's how you say them, Matex or Matex saddle blankets. So I have a lot of different colors of the Matex saddle pads. Those are my favorites. I've tried some other types and they don't seem like they lay as nice. The ones I've tried that are a little cheaper bulk up, bunch up like right in the middle. So the Matex ones are nice. Okay. So when you're little, I do like a shoulder press. So I don't swing it and then not get it high enough and knock the saddle pad off or crooked. I hate when it goes crooked. So I lift and press. So that's a workout in itself. My saddle is about 35 pounds. Whew. And I should make it where he comes this way so you can see more. Turn this way. Okay. Yeah, and I have my Tack buckle. Yeah, okay, there we go. I have my Tack buckle, which I've talked about that in another video. So I don't know, you can't see it from here. Quit. I hope you didn't turn my mic off. Yeah, the tackberry buckle is really cool because it's just a little thing and you hook it on the girth and pull and put the tongue in. That's it. Voila. It's like so easy. Yeah, and I usually just put it on the second hole here, which is snugs won't fall or slip back, and just I kind of leave it there until I walk off and put his bridle on. Well, put his bridle on first, then walk off. So I'm going to use this three-piece snaffle in case you guys didn't see before. It's a loose ring, so this like moves. It's not twisted. It's has ridges on the each side. Has a little donut in the so he likes this one. I've tried like a two-piece twisted on him, and he doesn't like it as much. Although he does do a little bit better, but I think he likes this one more. So we're going to go back to this one, and I'm going to use, I'm going to use these reins. I have 2 pairs of buckle reins, and buckle reins are like my favorite because, you can switch them all the time on different bridles and headstalls. And okay, now I never can remember when I off where this goes. I think it goes this way. I think the rein goes in between the chin strap and the bit. I'll know more when I get it on. Yeah, I usually have these reins on this bit all the time, so I don't have to take it off. And yeah, I took them off the other day because I tried that new bit and needed some reins. So yeah, okay, I don't think that's right. Anybody here can tell me? Okay, wait, let me get to the live chat. Is anybody chatting? No, that's not right. Yeah, I think they go on top. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, because this has to go that way. Okay. I don't know. I'm putting it back this other way. That doesn't look right. Okay, you guys need some help. Need some help. Okay, well, I'm going to try it this way. I took the wrong one off and then I put the rein on backwards. So we'll be ready here in just a few minutes. I always say I'm going to remember which way it goes when I take them off, but then I never do. So, yeah. Okay. I hope this is right. This is kind of like the live video that I did when I titled it How to Put on a Rope Halter, and then I couldn't remember when I got on camera. And I do it all the time. I don't know if this is right, though. Okay, well, I'm going to try it and see. I can adjust it when I... Actually, I better do this because if I don't, he likes to try to walk off sometimes. Okay, so let's see. There we go. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Okay. All right. No, we got that long. Okay. Well, yeah, this is right. I got it right. Okay. So, I'm going to get my phone too. I'll have my phone with me. So, I think before I was talking about my spurs, and one day I took them off and then I used a little crop. Legs to go forward, I wanted to maybe work on that too, using my spurs a little bit less. So, okay. I'm going to turn my phone off. Okay, and I need to take this. I'm going to take this over here so you can walk with us. And another thing, I can use my phone to check to make sure I'm still on camera. So, yeah, see, he's like chomping on the bit right now. So, he's kind of a mouthy gelding anyway. He's mouthy, so, yeah, let me move him out of the way. Back up. Good boy. So I can see how much we're getting on film. Okay, move your butt around. Good boy. Well, okay. So we're getting, yeah, I think we're getting a pretty good amount. So we can see, yeah, over this way. Okay, you should be able to see us the whole time. So, okay. So I'm gonna go over to our, whoa, a nail. Ooh, rusty nail. Okay. So I'm gonna go over and take him by the step. I'm gonna tighten up his saddle. Throw this nail over here. And, well, no. Okay, we're getting up 2 holes. That's good. All right. Quit. Yeah, sometimes after winter, he's like, it's hard to get to the 3rd hole, so we've been riding a little bit more. So, yeah, the 4th and 5th hole, then I know he's kind of back. But see how he's like chomping right now? Kind of a mouthy one anyway. So, boy. Oh shoot, I'm gonna bring, just in case I want to use that with my spurs too. I want to use my spurs and use the crop to make them go forward and see if we can get to accept my legs a little bit more. And it doesn't help, I'm sure, that my legs like hit like the middle of his, hey, the middle of his body. Yeah. Okay. And he hasn't been ridden in almost a week, so hopefully he'll be a good boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna put the crop in my pocket. And put it on. I usually for just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and split my reins. Okay, so I'm going to start walk. Good boy. Okay, so walk. See, after Saturday, after the show, Sunday, I went to just jump on him bareback, and he kept wanting to stop like that, and I didn't have any. I would kick him a little bit, and he'd go forward a little bit, but I didn't have my crop or spurs on, just my boots. He kept stopping. I don't know if it was just he wasn't feeling good, but gave him that day off. So yeah, we haven't ridden really since Saturday. And I was we did a lot of riding Friday and Saturday to get a good video, and I ended up using one that I filmed May 1st, a couple days I think it was after the first show. So yeah, so he's finally stopped chomping from what I can tell. So I want to just some turns. He's still chomping. Walk. So I'm not really sure what to do about this. I should have sprayed him. I didn't do a fly spray. Shoot. So I'm going to walk. I'm going to pick up a little bit and just kind of into the bridle. Because see, I never really do that much of this with him. And when I started doing it more Friday and Saturday to get him a little more crisp and collected, walk, he started chomping more. Because if I leave him alone for a while, he's good. He drops his head and he goes pretty slow. Walk. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And he just stopped. Walk. Walk. So now he's chomping again. I'm going to pick up on him again. But I stopped him when he stopped. Good boy. So I'm trying to push him forward. Good boy. supposed to walk up and follow his face. So he just cut his left shoulder in right there. Good boy. Walk. So I'm not going to worry about the chomping right now. I'm just going to do things like that and like get him used to not being so resistant, because it's a resistance thing. I saw Hokie talked about that before. I would say he's resisting going forward, because it's like my jaw keeps tightening, and I think it's because he's tightening his jaw. He's resisting and to walk, soften up his body, because he's not wanting to go forward. I'm having to use my legs to push him forward. So rather than using my spurs more, I'm going to use the crop, because I think he braces and resists against my spurs too. So this is what we're going to work on. Just I'm using my legs to like try to keep him walking up to his face instead of like letting a shoulder poke to the, like right there. I don't know if you can tell. He let his right shoulder poke to the inside, and that's he's resisting. He's resisting going forward. He's resisting walking into his face. So he poked his shoulder out to get some, to try to escape, to get some relief. Walk. And he's trying to poke it in again. Good boy. So I tried to catch him on the good part, and now we're just gonna walk out again. I'm gonna leave his face alone. And I think he just stopped chomping. Another thing I started thinking about too is walk. You know, it's like if you ride in show mode all the time at home and you don't pick up on them that much and you just let them look pretty and you jog around, you're not really adding any pressure. There's no pressure. You know, riding at home is easy. You get more nervous at a show, and you ended up, they feel your nervousness, and then you put more pressure on them at the show, and then they become where they don't like the show. And it's just because, for me, it's like when I'm nervous, it's like I think I ride them different at the show, but I'm learning how to ride the same walk at the show and to stay calm and ride them the same way. But I'm also learning to put more pressure at home. So when you do put pressure on them at the show, they can handle it more, and it's not something new. So I'm going to bring him to the center. He's being a good boy. Oh, he just started again. So usually when I leave him alone, he's pretty good. He won't chomp. So I'm going to bring him to the center and stop for a minute. Whoa, good boy. Good boy. Because see, you know, when you're getting ready for a show, I don't do as much of this kind of stuff, you just want to good. And Um, yeah, and this is the stuff that he really needs. So I need to just like back up and um, back up with some of this stuff and go back to the beginning and make it where he's okay with me pushing him forward with my legs and my spurs into his bit and then picking up on him to turn, and also just um, keeping his body walking up to his face, you know, when we're doing the circles, because yeah, if they're poking a shoulder out or turning their hip in or out, you know, flinging it in or out and not rounding and walking up to their face, then they're gonna try to cheat when you know, are jogging and stuff. And I think those, he has a cute jog, but that's kind of the thing that we need to work on to like tighten it up more, I think. Just soften his body up a little bit more and get rid of his resistance. See, I picked up on him, now he's chomping. So yeah, we just need to like, so this is pressure to him, and walk, walk, and doing circles for him, resisting the pressure. So we just need to do more of this so he gets used to it. It's just because he's not used to it. Yeah, good boy. Get your head. Good boy. Okay, we're gonna go back to some circles. Actually, maybe this is kind of probably boring to watch, but they can't do this kind of stuff at the walk, then they can't do it at the jog or the lope. Good boy. And he was just trying to pull down on me just a little bit. That's another way to escape. They pull down. And that was really good. Good boy. He's staying between my legs really good, and between my reins pretty good. Walk. Good boy. So yeah, whenever he's pushing that right shoulder in, we're gonna keep going to the right. Walk. He's not wanting to walk up. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, I'm gonna let him walk out of that circle. That was a good boy. So I caught him when he was being good. Now he's just pushing his right shoulder in. So we're gonna go back into a circle here. He's wanting to push in. So I'm using my legs. So I want to try to focus on using my legs to control his body and drop to make him go forward, although I'm using my legs a little bit to drive him forward. But if he gets sticky, I don't want to use my legs a lot. I want to use the crop instead, so he kind of gets used to moving forward. Good boy. So I'm going to let him walk. It really sounds like tapping him that hard. So, and right now, oh, he started chomping again. I was going to say right now he's not chomping, and see, he's cutting in. Whoa, good boy. Get your head. Good boy. Keep your head down. Good boy. Good boy. Very good boy. Very good boy. Get your head down. Good boy. Get your head down. Get your head. Walk. Walk. Good boy. So now I want to do some zigzags to get him to listen to my legs more. Keeping him between my legs and my reins. When you pick a hold of them too, they're not really supposed to shorten their stride. And it feels like he's like wanting to get lazy and not walk up to his face. Good boy. And he actually stayed straight right there. Good boy. So I'm going to let him go just a bit. Give him a little bit of break. And just ride with more leg right now. And he's being really good, not chomping. He's in a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, and now he is. So, actually, I'm going to step on him. Just let his left shoulder poke in a little bit. Good boy, good boy. And his right shoulder poke out. Good boy. Give him a break. Walk. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, well, he's being good. You're not having a hold of him. I don't want to say no chomping because every time I does, then he chomps. Walk. Get your head. Get your head. Little chomping, that's good. Good. I'm happy with that. He was walking around good, but he's chomping now. Good boy. Good boy. He can put his head down. Sometimes when we do this, he chomps and then he'll put his head up in the air and kind of like just resist. So, yeah, good boy. Get your head. Good boy. Back. Back. Well, good boy. And that's another chomps when he backs too. The Western Clipper had to stop. And I think that's a leg thing because I don't usually back him with my reins. I back him with my seat and my spurs. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, I'm going to pick up on a little bit more and do some circles. Walk. Picking up on him just a little bit more. escape the pressure. I hope we're on camera. Let me move over just a little bit more. Good boy. Uh. Good boy. I'm going to let him go out on that one. That was good. So, yeah, I just need to do more stuff like this with him because that was a good boy. Good boy. Because I don't, and I don't because I know he doesn't like it. So I don't do it, but it's not helping us anymore by not doing stuff like this. If we want to get better at our Western pleasure walk. Whoa. Why? Okay. Yeah. Let's do some pivots. Step. Step. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa. Good boy. Good boy. Get your head. Boy. Step. Step. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa. Good boy. Get your head. And that probably wasn't that great, but what I'm doing different is usually I tap him, and this time I just put my spur on him and just kept it there until I wanted to stop. So I'm going to try that approach with him because maybe it's the tapping that he doesn't like, and I usually don't tap very hard, but I'm gonna try that. Good boy, get your head. No. Whoa, get your head. Good boy. Step. Step. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa. Very good boy. Okay, I almost started tapping, but I caught myself. That was a good boy. Good boy. So that felt like it was like a really nice pivot. So I'll be curious to go back and watch this. Let's try the other way. Step. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I just, just lightly touched him and, yeah, just kept my foot there I didn't tap him, so he didn't seem to resist it as much. It annoys him because, I mean, if you look at where that would annoy me too if somebody would. So, you know, I learned a long time ago that, you know, um, resist it a little bit more. So, that might be something that I might need to change too. I was thinking about that because it's lately just him chomping at the bit. I don't want him to chomp, you know, when he's backing up. I don't want him to, it looks ugly. And two, I want, two, yeah, it looks ugly. So, um, yeah, so we're not even gonna really do that today. Earlier when I did it, I think I did it once. Yeah, I just used my seat and kind of squeezed my legs a little bit. So I'll have to decide. But yeah, well, actually, yeah, just drop your head. I'm stuck. Let me see. I hope. Looks like it. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's working. Okay, shoo. Oh, okay, it's working. Okay, shoo. Oh, okay, it's working. Okay, shoo. All right. So yeah, I just turned my volume on my phone down. I'm gonna do yeah, my battery's pretty good on here. I'm going to walk around just a little bit more. So, okay, get your head. I was gonna bring my solo shot out too and like videotape and then make a nice video after, but walk, walk. Good boy. But the battery was dead. Good boy. Good boy. That was like very nice. Very nice. Me changing some things that I do. He gets sometimes where, yeah, he just gets behind the bit, doesn't like walk up to it, and he gets like wobbly, so. Very good boy. Wasn't the best turn, but I'll take it. He's not chomping. That's a very good boy. So I'm really trying to use my legs with him. Use my calves more. Good boy. Good boy. That was all leg. He's not chomping. I'm happy with that. Now he's wanting to cut in a little bit. I didn't want him to turn nuts. Very good boy. Good boy. Very nice. Good boy. Whoa. Good boy. Another thing I have to work on and pay attention. My seat. Let me come back to. Okay. my spine is crooked, and my right leg is shorter than the left, and it makes me do this leg different, and started maybe get more, probably heavier on my left side. Haven't body as I used to be. So um, there's an exercise on the balance on the round ball that I do that has actually showed me this. I've done it with some of my clients too, and it will show you sit heavier on. And I think I need to start doing that, working on that. But I've noticed just lately, this year, I started writing that my, yeah, that I have to really pay attention to my legs and the weight of my seat, because he's starting to kind of show me he's showing me what's going on with me, I think, by what he's doing. Not all of it is me. It's hard to know which is me and which is him. So, yeah, we're working out our problems together. So, get your head. Get your head. Good boy. But next time I do it, I'm going to have my solo shot ready too, and filming it with the solo shot. So then I can overlay this audio from the live onto the video of the solo shot and post it that way, so you can see it's like closer up video and better quality. So yeah, this is filming it with my tablet, so hopefully okay. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so get your head and walk. Walk. That was one of the things in our horsemanship class that he kind of didn't walk off right away. So, yeah, we need to work on that too. Jog. He just like poked out. Jog. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, yeah, I just noticed something here. One of those turns right over here to the left, he kind of fell into it a little bit. And next time we came around, I really set heavier in my right, on my right cheek, and pressed this leg into him a little bit more. So I think he's, I was going to say compensating, but he's not compensating what I'm doing. So, well, I guess he is compensating, because if I'm heavier on this side when I make a left turn, he has to kind of fall into it to stay underneath me. And I know I've been off for a long time, but like I said, it's like I think it's gotten worse over the last couple years, just because I'm not really working out that consistently. So my muscles are just, my muscles aren't holding my spine straight. And I know this leg is shorter. So these are our new goals that we're going to have to like really work on. So actually today, this was more fun to me than trying to do a show, because it's a slower pace, and I don't feel rushed to have to make him better right away. Better, so, and it's like really, I think, you go in a class and the judge has to see everybody, is looking at everybody, and if he's not looking at you, you can correct your horse, lift up on, get him right. So you have breaks. You know, with the virtual horse show, it's like the judge is seeing you the whole time, and it's like, you're, making a video, and you can make it again and again. It gets frustrating, because with him, it's like we've been like almost done, because you have to show a walk and a jog and a reverse and a jog the other way and a stop and a back up, and we've been almost done like I don't know how many times, and like they mess up and you have to start all over again because the judge sees you the whole time. So I was just getting too frustrated, and it was becoming not fun. So this today is like more laid back and easy going, and it's just things that I need. See, just like that kind of stuff for the horsemanship. I'm not really a horsemanship person. But he should walk off a little quicker than that. Because that stickiness, I think, it shows in other parts of your riding. It's the resistance thing too, I think. So okay, now he's, yeah. Good boy. Okay, I'm going to practice the zigzags for myself now. boy. Jog. Ah. So this will be, he resisted there. Back. Whoa. Step. Good boy. Whoa. Walk. Walk. Boy. Jog. Whoa. Good boy. That wasn't a very good stop, but okay. Yeah, I like am really seeing like what I'm doing with my body. Yeah, but he wasn't really chomping, I don't think, especially like right at the end. I was focused more on me and what I was doing. And yeah, right at the end, I I was looking down at his mouth. I didn't hear him chomping, so um, he was going. Phone's doing a little circle. It said check connection. Um, so whew, I'm pretty happy with that. It's like I have I learned some things about myself and what I'm doing, and changed the gosh, I hope this is still going okay. Um, yeah, so things that we need to work on. And I did change the way that I cued him for his pivots, just a steady pressure. And yeah, then I just have to really, I was like paying attention when I was turning, because if my weight's heavier on this side, like I said, he's kind of fallen in, and it makes me kind of go up on this toe on my right leg. So I'm really having to like um, think of like my heels and my seat, the weight of my seat, because my hips are crooked. So I'm really, this last part was really trying to be conscious of like what my body was actually doing, um, and correcting myself to correct him instead of the other way around. Does that make sense? um, yeah, so I have some things to think about and some things to work on, so it should be interesting. Um, yeah, I don't, after this last show, even before we found out the results, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to show. We need to work on these things. So I feel good about today. Um, it gives me some things to focus on, and for me, that's what's fun about it. It's fun to focus on the show and stuff, but um, the show showed us some things that we need to work on, and now that we have a focus, see, he's being a good boy. He's not chomping on his bit. Um, so um, I've said this before. It's like I'm not a horse trainer. um, I just kind of figure out things as I go along. I watch different people and learn things, and like today was just following what felt right, or what I felt like we needed to work on. And things pop in my mind when I'm writing as to like what to do. Sometimes I don't, well, a lot of times I don't know what I'm going to do when I come out here. It's the same way I did my fitness too, was I used to hate to know what I was going to do when I was in the gym. I just kind of, I knew which body parts, like when I was competing, because you have to train, your body parts so many times. So I knew which body part, but I never knew what exercises I was going to do until I got there and felt what felt right at the time. And so that's kind of what we did today. I kind of had in mind a little bit of the fact that I wanted to kind of pick up on him a little bit, because he does need to get used to that. And it just kind of morphed into the way the session was supposed to be. And Dana Hokana said that before. She diagnoses when she gets on, and they'll show you. They usually show you the things that you need to work on. So, and he showed me, but I think too, it's like if you follow your guidance, for me, the Holy Spirit leads me, and hey, I don't know if he's trying to, we're standing over like some hay and stuff. um, but yeah, it's like today I felt like I was riding with Jesus again. um, Getting ready for the show and trying to rush things, it just wasn't feeling right. And now it's like, um, you know, we didn't do a whole lot. I haven't loped him yet this year since I've ridden him. We've just been working on our walk and our jog. So, um, yeah, I think for a while this is kind of what we're gonna do, and just you guys can like watch to see if um, he gets to where he's not so chompy. So that's kind of our goal. It's like I want to be able to put my legs on him and pick up on him without him being so resistant and like tight in his jaw. Um, I think they open their mouth to like yeah, just well, it's just to me it's a sign of resistance. But like I said, I think at one time when I was riding, it's like I feel my jaw tighten sometimes, and I think it's because he's tightening his um, because of something that I'm doing. He's resisting, and he's like chomping and tightening. So I think he got better towards the end. When he has his head straight, I can't really see like what his mouth is doing. I try to listen though if he's chomping, and it seemed like towards the end he was better. Um, so yeah, we'll just keep chipping away at it. And yeah, let me see. My phone wasn't working a little bit ago as far as like the connection. I'm not sure what's going on. I hope. Well, now I can't even open it. My goodness. Huh. Hey. Okay, now what's going on here? Okay, there we go. Okay. Hey, what are you doing? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Hey. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get on here with you guys. From what I can see, it looks like it's still going pretty good. No, no. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay. Oh, yay. Do we have three? Doing on the reins. Okay. Yeah, let me put. Okay. It's a tablet, too.